Boys and girls, it's Sophia J reporting almost live story time. How y'all doing today? Oh, I forgot I had my mask on. I was outside getting some exercise with my family today. We went for a little walk. We walked in the park. We walked around the track outside, and you might see some people wearing a mask because, well, that's something that I have to do so that I don't get sick, and I don't want to get other people sick. So I'm wearing my mask right now. I'm going to take it off though because I'm inside my house. So I can take it off now. There you go. Guess what, boys and girls? I have a great story for you. Let me put my glasses on so I can show you. You ready? Look. It says, never talk to strangers. Have your parents ever taught you that? Not to never talk to a stranger? A stranger is a person that you don't know and your family don't know. And this story is going to tell us how to never talk to strangers. Okay? Let me ask you, have you been to the playground before, or been outside, even maybe to the grocery store, or something with your parents? And say someone that you don't know and your parents don't know start talking to you. It might not be a good idea to talk to them without your parents knowing. Are y'all ready? Let's start the story. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Remember what a stranger is? A stranger is a person that you and or your parents don't know. Let's see. When I was about your age, my parents taught me not to talk to strangers too. Like one time, I was at the playground and I was playing and my parents were like way over there watching me play, and they were just watching me play. And then an adult came up to me and started talking to me. They told me that they had some candies that they wanted to give me. I didn't talk to them because it's not safe nowadays to talk to people that you don't know. I just continued to play. That's one time when it's a good time to ignore them. You can ignore a stranger. Okay, I'm going to need your help with this, okay? There's a special part that says never talk to strangers. It's going to be repeating throughout the story, okay? I'm going to need you to help me say that, okay? I'm going to go like this. When I go like that, I want you to say, never talk to strangers, okay? You ready? Never talk to strangers. Okay, I'm going to do it, and I want you to hear you. Beautiful. One more time. Thank you. Are y'all ready to start the story? Let's begin. If you're hanging upside down and up sneaks a camel with bony knees, remember this rule, if you please. Help me say, never talk to strangers. Can you say that with me? Never talk to strangers. You ever been to the playground before with your parents or with the aunt or uncle or grandma or grandpa? And sometimes the parents will stand on the side and watch you play, right? Or remember, when you go to the playground, remember, never talk to strangers, okay? Let's turn the page. If you're shopping in a store and a spotted leopard leaps through the door, don't ask him what he's shopping for. Remember, never talk to strangers. Let me hear you. That's right, never talk to strangers. Have you ever been shopping with your family? And you're in the grocery store, and if somebody just start talking to you and your parents don't know them, you remember what to do, right? Never talk to strangers. That's right. You ready? Here we go. If the doorbell rings and standing there is a grouchy, grumbling grizzly bear, don't open the door. Mom won't care. Remember to never talk to strangers. You see him looking through the door? You see the bear? What are we going to do? If the doorbell rings, never talk to strangers. That's right, that's right. Do you know what your doorbell sounds like? Or maybe someone might be knocking on the door. Should you answer it and you don't know who it is? Nope, it might be a stranger. Remember to never talk to strangers. Okay. If you're waiting for a bus and behind you stands a rhinoceros, though he may shove and make a fuss, remember what? To never talk to strangers. See the rhinoceros? Oh, this is a good one right here. If you're out for a mountain climb and a coyote asks you if you know the time, let him wait for the clock to chime. And remember to never talk to strangers. That's right. What if somebody came to you and asked you if you knew what time it was and you were by yourself or your parents wasn't close by and they were walking, say, way behind you and someone comes up and asks you the time? Should you tell them? Because you don't know them. Never talk to strangers. That's right. If you're mailing a letter to Aunt Lucille and you see a car with a whale at the wheel, stay away from him and his automobile. And never talk to strangers. You ever been to the post office to mail a letter? If you haven't, this might be a good time to do that. Ask your parents if you could mail somebody a letter. You might want to mail your grandma a letter, your grandpa a letter, your teacher a letter, aunt, uncle, cousins. You could even mail them a picture. You could draw a beautiful picture and mail it. But if you see somebody and they're saying, "Come here, little child," and you don't know them, should you go with them? Nope. What if they have a lollipop? What if they had a sucker to give to you or some candy? Would you go to them? Nope. Say, never talk to strangers. What if somebody had a puppy dog and your parents wasn't near you and they said, come here, you want to pet my puppy? It's so cute, come here. Would you do that? Not if you don't know them. Never talk to strangers. And you make sure that you tell an adult if somebody tries to talk to you and it doesn't seem right, okay? You make sure that you tell an adult, all right? If you're riding your bike at noon and you see a bee with a bass bassoon, don't stop to ask them to name the tune. Never talk to strangers. See, that's the bassoon right there. You know how to ride a bike? If not, maybe it'll be a good time to learn how to ride a bike. Might be. And if you know how to ride a bike, and if you see somebody playing an instrument or something, and you don't know them, should you talk to them? Never talk to strangers. Not without your parents with you. Always have your parents with you if there's a stranger around, okay? If you are swimming in a pool and a crocodile begins to drool, paddle away and repeat this rule. What's the rule? Never talk to strangers. Say it again. That's right. Never talk to strangers. But if your father introduced you to a roly-poly kangaroo, say politely, how do you do? Because your family knows her. What if your mom or your dad introduces you to a stranger? Then it's okay to talk and be nice and be polite. And say, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. That's what you would say. Only if your parents are with you, or only if your grandparents or an adult is with you. That's the only time it's okay to talk to a stranger. because your parents know them. You might not know them, but your parents know them. Okay. If while eating toast and honey, you catch a glimpse of the Easter Bunny. You see the Easter Bunny? Tell him a joke. He'll think it's funny. And everybody knows him. See the Easter Bunny? You see? I guess it's okay to talk to the Easter Bunny. What do you think? Now, I'll tell you why you've never heard this jolly giraffe say a single word. It's because she learned from a little bird to never talk to strangers. See the little bird? That's why the giraffe is not saying anything, because the giraffe knows if his mommy or daddy is not around to what? Never talk to strangers. Did you enjoy that story? I really did enjoy the story. I want you to go and talk to your parents today about never talking to strangers. Tell them what you learned about talking to a stranger. And then you can continue the discussion with them. Okay? This way they can tell you when it's okay to open the door if somebody knocks or rings your doorbell. Okay? They could tell you when it's okay to pet someone's puppy. Let them tell you. All right? Well, y'all have a great day. That's the end of this story. I hope you enjoy. Sophia J reporting almost live story time. Oh, and don't forget, if you're going outside, don't forget your mask. Right? Y'all have a great day. Bye. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. And I hope that all of y'all are being a bucket filler out there. I hope so. I hope you're doing the right thing. And remember, when you wear your mask, it goes over your nose and your mouth. Wearing it like this don't help. You can still get people sick. So let's do it like this. I like that. Okay? Y'all have a great night. Or great day. Or great afternoon. Peace. Sophia J.